My name is Kehinde Adegoke, otherwise known as Kenny Crow. I'm a writer, host, speaker, liberation, and intentional lifestyle coach. And you are welcome to Monday Motivation. On this platform, we motivate, inspire you, liberating you from just living into intentional living. And if this is your first time watching our videos, please like, share, subscribe, and follow us. We would also like to hear back from you. Thank you very much in advance for doing that. And don't forget to share the video with your friends and your loved ones. Let us all begin to live intentionally. So what are we talking about today? So today we'll be speaking about action, not just words. Quite a number of times, we all have professed things. You know, when they say you speak it until you become it. Yes, that is great. That's also a good phrase. However, when you confess or profess things and you don't work with it, then you might not be able to get your desired result. And for people who are in the faith, just like myself, we know that faith without work is useless. So work itself is the action that you are putting behind the faith that you are using. As much as they have faith in what they believe or what they're expecting or the hope of what they're expecting, they're also putting in the work. So take, for instance, you're a student, you want to become a doctor. By faith, you've been confessing it. I want to become a doctor. When I grow up, I want to heal people. When I grow up, I want to be a consultant. I want to be that person who can be able to solve medical problems. And you are not putting the work. Yes, you have faith that you can do it. You have faith that you can become a qualified doctor. However, there is a process. You need to go to school. You need to go to a primary school, the secondary school, then college, then you can go to the university. To some people, they will still have to do extra training even after that. Having good intentions, having great ideas, be passionate about it is very important. However, if you have those intentions and you bury those intentions inside of you without putting the work with the words, then you will not get the desired result. You need to know this. Your ideas become valuable when you measure it up with your actions. So it is not enough to speak. It is not enough to desire it. It is not enough to dream about it. It is not enough to be expectant of it. But you need to put the work into it. You need to be liberated from this. Most people are great talkers. They can talk and talk and talk and win themselves a position, but they cannot measure up to that position. Have you ever seen people go for interviews and they've crammed everything that they want to say, or they've studied it, they've read about it, they are really good, they're eloquent. Yes, everyone wants to hear them speak. But when you begin to look at their actions, you begin to see, oh, by the time they get the job, you begin to see that they're lagging behind. You begin to wonder, is this not the person who has promising ideas, but where are those ideas? You don't want to be like that person. You don't want to be that person who wants to become a doctor. You've gone into the university, but now you're not in class. You're not submitting your assignment. You're not doing the things that will help you become that person. All the words are just mere words. They carry no power. There is power in your words, but there is actions that you need to put in place. When we quote the Bible to say that He sent His words and He healed their diseases. As a child of God, you can also send your word, a message. However, you can't just send that word if there is nothing that is being deposited into you. Because when you know the word, when you live the word, then you become the word. When people hear about what you do, they can see what you do. So now it's not just about the word, but it's about the action behind the word. I need you to consider this. Action proves who you are, but words prove who you can be. because those words, they are raw dreams that has not been activated, that has not been set in motion. Those words or those purposes are just what you can feel, are just what you have been told, but you have not started living the purpose. And that is why your words are not enough. You need to put some action into it. So I'll quickly take you through the acronym of action. So when we say action, what does it mean? A stands for activate. It is time for you to activate. For people who drive, you know that you can't just say you own a car without driving that car. You have to get into the driver's seat for you to be able to drive that car. So now the A is for activate. That is when you use your key to start the engine, or for people who have to just press it to start the engine, but you have to activate it to set it into motion. Then the C is to commence. So once you start your car, there is nothing you're waiting for except if it's snowing or you have a bad weather and you're just trying to get your car in shape. The next thing after starting your car is to commence the journey, is to begin the journey. And then the T stands for tenacity. You have to hold your steering firmly. You have to be firm with your steering, knowing fully well that you are the driver of that purpose. You are the driver of those words that you have spoken, and then you hold it firm. Make sure that you have a good grip over it so that you will not be distracted, and when there is distraction coming your way, you can know when to press your brake to refresh yourself, then continue the journey. And the high is increase your speed. When you've taken off, for people who are driving a manual car, you know that you cannot stay on gear 1 or gear 2 for a long time, depending on where you're going to. So which means that you have to step on it. And for people who are using automatic car, you know that you have to put your accelerator to work. You have to press it down and make sure that you are within the speed limit so that you can be able to drive your purpose to meet the timing for it. Remember that for every purpose, there is a timing for it. And once you're late for that, the people who are supposed to be a beneficiary may not be the beneficiary. They may have lost hope, thinking maybe help is not coming anymore. So that is why you have to increase your speed. I is also interact with other people who you know that can help you or that can keep you accountable for those actions. Don't sleep on it. Stop procrastinating. It is time to accelerate and begin to move. The next one is the O, optimize. Optimize every resources on the way. Take for instance, in your car, you have a radio. Why would you sit in a car without playing a good music that will keep you relaxed on that journey? And also, you have your side mirrors as well. There are also resources so that you can be able to see people who are going on the front side or on the left side. You have a wiper, so if it's raining, you know that you don't need to allow the rain to just pour on the car and you driving blindly. You have to use your wiper to wipe it out. And also, if it's snowing, you can as well use your heater. Why not use your heater when it's snowing? It's in your car. Yes, use it. Or if it's too warm, you have a AC. Those are resources. And also on your way as well, you're going to see things on your way. You can also use them for your purpose. Just keep driving. Just keep focusing. Make sure that at every point in time where there is distraction, you're wiping them out, you're taking them out, and you are still continuing on the journey. And the last one, which is N, is navigate. Remember, you can't just be going on a journey and you're just going straight forward. There might be sometimes you have to go left, or you have to go right, or you have to take the roundabout, but make sure that you are nurturing yourself. Nurture the purpose, nurture the dream, but don't stop. Just keep doing, keep pressing on, keep pushing on. Before you know it, you are fulfilling your purpose. So it is not just about the words. It is not just about being eloquent. It is not just about having all it takes, but it is doing all it takes. So you have been speaking for a long time. You've been burying those thoughts in your heart for a long time. Those ideas you've been thinking they're not going to work out, or someone has told you there is no way there. Come on, it is time to activate it and begin to use them to influence others positively. So till I see you again next week, remember the definition of words is action. So put an action to it. Don't stop. Don't take a break when it's not time yet. Keep pressing on and keep doing well. Bye now.